Previously on the border.
Jesus, stop interrogating me. I'm not a terrorist. You can't spend every minute of your time working and then spring the daddy-daughter time on me.
I'm as involved as you let me be.
I've leaned on you pretty heavily in this case.
I can take the weight.
I know.
You've got a daughter, for God's sake. What would you have done?
You're spying on me? Ugh, you're such a freak. What's next, an ankle bracelet?
Drive for 2 hours, sit for 2 hours, wave a truck through and drive home.
Didn't they tell you the job involved travel?
Hey. Convoy's on the bridge.
Home in time for breakfast.
Whoa, check this.
Oh man, you gotta be kidding me.
Get away from the vehicle! Hands on your head! Oh my god! Oh my god, oh my god! Somebody help!
Hold it!
Help him! We need help! Somebody help him! Stop! What are you doing? Let go! Let go of me! Stop! Get off me, Ted! Get off! Let go of me! What are you doing here?
Shut up and lie down on the floor. Get some help for this man. Call an ambulance, then lock down the area. We don't need to take anybody. We got transport.
I gotta get out of here and take this case.
What are you talking about?
It's Zoe, Kessler's kid.
Get going.
My call, I'll take responsibility.
Go, go.
They almost ran over him.
Call an ambulance, okay? I need you to stay down there and be quiet. I need time to think.
I want to go with the others. You were gonna arrest them, right? Arrest me too.
You get street clothes under that, right?
Of course.
All right, we'll get that thing off.
Where are you taking me? I want to turn myself in.
You're not gonna do anything till I talk to your father.
I told you, I don't want him involved.
Well, like it or not, he is involved, Zoe, and he needs a heads up before this hits the fan in very large chunks. Go to your room, get some sleep, okay? I'll talk to him as soon as he hits the office.
I hate this. My friends are gonna think I ran out on them.
I need you to sit tight. Now give me your word.
Three males, one female in detention, one male in the hospital, all late teens, early 20s.
They're not talking till they see a lawyer, not even their names. None of them were carrying any ID, no cell phones either.
What about the one in hospital?
He's unconscious. The doctors are assessing him.
How did a bunch of kids find out about a secret shipment of radioactive material? Even in this office, only the three of us and Gray knew about it. By the way,
Oh, he's on his way in.
did you spot anyone who could be the ringleader?
One kid did most of the talking in the prison van.
Let's start with him.
Got it.
I'm Major Mike Kessler, head of Immigration and Customs Security.
Kessler?
That's right, and you are?
I'd like to call a lawyer.
We've got 24 hours before we have to let you make that call. Of course, if you cooperate, we can shorten that time.
Yeah, I'll wait.
You have a friend in hospital with serious head trauma. I think his parents would like to be there with him.
I assume you charged the driver with assault?
No, you broke the law. You're on the hook for criminal negligence causing bodily harm.
If you're looking for criminals, try the people who are bringing weapons-grade plutonium into Canada.
Hey, can I see you in private?
You'll have to wait. Agent Mannering is up next.
It's important.
Just give me a few minutes.
This attack at the border, what was it, a hijacking attempt?
College kids, anti-nuke demonstrators.
You sure?
That's my guess. One of them said the shipment was weapons-grade plutonium. Is that true?
Typical misguided leftist idiocy.
Then it is true.
You know as well as I do that the US and Russia have to decommission thousands of nuclear warheads in order to comply with the Non-Proliferation Treaty. The Ajax Research Center's been looking at ways of reprocessing plutonium into reactor fuel.
That truck was carrying nuclear warheads?
Decommissioned plutonium. These children are actually impeding our attempts to find a peaceful use for that stuff.
You could have told us.
It's classified. And if the U.S. Department of Defense finds out about our security breach, there'll be no more research in Canada.
We'll stack the charges against these kids, scare them into giving up their source.
Drop the hammer. There are hundreds of millions of dollars to be made from reprocessing plutonium. We don't want to lose out on our share because of some stupid college prank.
What?
There were 6 protesters, not 5. The 6th was Zoe. As she lifted her mask for a second, I recognized her. I threw her in the back of my truck. I drove her back to Toronto.
Jesus. Where's she now?
I checked her into a hotel. Hey, look, only Darnell and I know about this. It doesn't have to go any further.
Get your coat. I need you to make the arrest.
Major, Detective Jackson.
Miss Castle.
Hi.
Hi.
Never said I couldn't make a phone call.
I've been retained to represent the young people you have in custody.
I'd like a word with my daughter. Alone.
Is it official?
As her father.
All right.
I didn't want to drag you into this.
You were protesting at the border. How could I not be involved?
I thought they would take us to Niagara Falls or Fort Erie and charge us with causing a disturbance.
Is that what you thought?
Yes, we'd pay the fine and they'd let us go.
You tried to stop a secret shipment of radioactive material.
It shouldn't be allowed in Canada.
How'd you find out about it? Did you overhear something I said?
No.
See something on my computer?
Of course not. You never let anything slip about your work.
Well, that's the first thing people are gonna think.
They won't. No, they won't. I never even told my friends what you do.
I'm talking about my people.
This is something I believe in. I wanted to take a stand.
How did you find out about the shipment?
Thought you were going to talk to me as my father.
You're gonna be taken to detention.
Is that where the others are?
Yes.
Then that's where I want to be.
Miss Castle will try to get you a bail hearing as soon as she can. You might be held for a day or two.
Let's go.
I'm recusing myself from this case. You'll take the lead.
Understood.
Find the damn leak so we can get these kids out of here.
I'll keep you posted.
That's against the rules.
I'll keep you posted. So how's your ex handling it?
She thinks Zoe's acting out, and by arresting her, I'm playing right into her hands.
Huh. Well, that's a theory.
She wants me to pull some strings and get her released.
Oh, no, that's unrealistic.
She's her mother. Not interested in being realistic.
Turn left. Cell here on your right.
I do not like this.
What?
I don't know, creeping through Zoe's personal data. I mean, I've noticed that she was cute.
And try serving a mother with a warrant so you can take her computer.
Yeah, the sooner we get a lead, the sooner we'll be done with this.
All right, all the protesters are here. They're on her friends list. There's the guy who took the header. There's messages about meetings and articles, anti-nukes, globalization, the environment. God, it's like the love child of Al Gore and David Suzuki. And, yes, a link to VidViral.
First, Canada votes for a UN resolution on total worldwide nuclear disarmament. Then we abstain from a resolution to include tactical nuclear weapons. Now, why do we do that? NATO believes that nuclear weapons are essential for credible deterrence, and Canada is a member of NATO. So, where do we stand? For or against?
Hey, run this guy and see if you can...
Calvin Herbert. He's a nuclear physicist, professor at U of T, author of books and papers. He's an activist, scientist petitioning for disarmament, and he's also a founding member of Papua.
Papua?
Yeah, physicists advocating peaceful use of the atom. Yeah, it's a shame. All the really good acronyms are...
The North American nuclear science community isn't that large. This guy could have insider information.
You got an address?
Zoe, you are facing serious charges, criminal charges. And if your friend in the hospital doesn't recover, it could mean jail time.
Superintendent Norton, are you going to lecture or are you going to interview?
You just spent a few hours in a jail cell. Can you imagine 6 months to 2 years?
Superintendent.
Agent Jackson, Sergeant Harani, Immigration Customs Security.
This is not unexpected.
Why is that?
I knew that some of my more active students had plans for last night, and when a couple of them didn't show up in class, I assumed that there had been some fallout.
So you knew about the protest?
The cause is very near and dear to me. I offered my full support.
That'll be full support from here in the ivory tower instead of actually having to put your ass on the line.
Yes, unfortunately, I am limited when it comes to literally kicking against the pricks.
How's it going?
Nothing on these college brats. They're clean as babes in the woods, or babes in Toyland, or babes in... Oh, hello.
What?
A video clip Zoe deleted. Well, PC deleted. Retrieval should take like 10 seconds. Oh, no, 5. Oh, pathetic. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Great, that's great. Never gonna get that image out of my head. Oh, damn for all eternity now. Okay. Oh, think, kittens. Think flowers.
Play it again.
What? Are you insane?
Put it on your monitor. I need to see who the guy is.
Have you no sense of decency, sir?
Play it.
Not looking. I'm not looking, I'm not looking. Not looking, not looking, not looking. Not looking, not looking. Oh, God.
Okay.
Ah, thank you.
Just keep a yes or no, okay? Try not to embellish
So you
it.
actually saw it?
Absolutely.
And you're sure?
Absolutely.
Okay, thanks. How well do you know Daniel Winters?
I know him from school.
Would you say he's a friend, a good friend?
A friend?
Not a close friend?
No.
Not close?
No.
Okay, Zoe. I know you've had sex with Daniel Winters, and yet you say to me that he is not a close friend. So just how intimate do people have to get with you before they're a close friend?
Is any of this germane?
And if you're lying about being with Daniel Winters, what else are you lying about?
I never said I didn't have sex with him.
Are you lying about how you found out about the shipment?
No.
Maybe you found out from your father.
I didn't.
That question is
If
already
not
been
your
asked.
father,
Answer who, Zoe?
Nobody. I told you. I don't know.
I think we're done here, Superintendent.
So you knew about the shipment, but you won't tell us how you knew.
I can neither confirm nor deny. Don't charge me, please. It would give me the ideal platform to publicize Canada's collaboration in nuclear weapons research.
Now you got your facts wrong here. This is about nuclear fuel, not nuclear weapons.
Is that the official lie?
It's the truth.
No. The nuclear warhead on that truck is powerful enough to destroy the entire city of Toronto, and it's Canada's job to make sure that it, and thousands of warheads like it, retain their destructive power for decades to come.
What are the charges?
They went with the laundry list, Mike. Trespass, criminal negligence, assault. I'm surprised they missed possession. One of the kids had an inhaler.
Why the close arraignment?
Trying to invoke national security. There's a gag order on both parties.
You shouldn't be talking to me.
Screw them. They're using an axe to treat a hangnail. I'll fight it. It'll take time.
What about bail?
Hearings next week. Mannering wants to defend us as due in custody.
Thanks, Yvonne. Mannering, let's just start chamber bullshit.
Excuse me?
Those kids are no threat to national security, and you know it.
I can't possibly discuss this case with the parent of one of the accused. I'm afraid you'll have to take up your concerns with your daughter's lawyer.
I shouldn't be telling you this.
That's why we're standing outside in the cold.
Gray and Layla got a little lesson in all things nuclear. Seems that the oldest American ICBMs are scheduled to age out at 30 years, which is now. Department of Defense wants to find out how much the plutonium is degraded.
Will they still get their bang for the buck if they decided to launch?
Exactly.
There's a moratorium on testing.
Which is why they sent a warhead to Ajax. The scientists there are working on a way to analyze the efficacy of the plutonium.
So we're supporting the U.S. nuclear weapons program.
Canadian government wants a business, they just don't want anyone to know about it.
Did you trace the leak?
Maybe this Professor Herbert.
Stay with it.
Hey, Mike? Check on Zoe. I was pretty hard on her. She might need a little TLC.
Thanks.
They said we'd be here at least a week. Why are they doing this?
They want to find out where you got your information.
Maggie went after me like I was Bin Laden. I thought she was your friend.
She's trying to do her job.
Yeah, well, she said I was lying.
About what?
They found some stuff on my computer.
What stuff?
Just some stuff. Can they do that? Can they just take my stuff?
So they're going to poke into every corner of your life until they figure this thing out.
Yeah, well, it isn't fair.
This has got nothing to do with fair. I'll get you out of here as soon as I can. I need to see Zoe's computer.
I thought you weren't on this case because, you know,
I'm not.
Well, then the answer would be sorry, no.
That would be protocol.
I can't. No, I can't, okay? Ask me anything else. You want your driveway shoveled? Anything.
You look like you could use a coffee.
Oh, no thanks. I'm at maximum apogee right now.
You need a coffee.
No. No coffee, please. Oh, God. Gray. Gray, show me the video.
This is not a good idea.
Maybe I should call my lawyer.
We'd be done by the time she got here.
All right. What do you want to know?
What is your relationship to Professor Calvin Herbert?
He's my thesis advisor.
So you respect him. He's a mentor.
In some ways, I suppose, yes.
You share his political views?
Some.
You both oppose nuclear weapons.
True.
Did he tell you about the shipment coming across the border?
Nope.
Daniel, what do you hope to do with the rest of your life?
Finish my PhD, do research, teach.
Forget it.
Excuse me?
You're going to spend the next 3 or 4 years in and out of courtrooms and lawyers' offices. You'll be lucky if you don't go to jail.
I haven't done anything wrong.
And believe me, prison is an altogether different kind of graduate school.
I think I should call my lawyer now.
She can't help you now.
You've dug a very, very large hole for yourself, and there is only one way out.
If you want to teach at any university, anywhere, ever, you will tell us exactly how you knew about that shipment.
It was Zoe Kessler.
Zoe.
She got it from her father.
That kid is lying.
You were observing? Aren't you recused from this case?
You know he is lying.
Come here. All I know is that the Americans want some sort of assurance that this security leak has been dealt with.
That shipment should never have come into Canada. We are opposed to nuclear weapons!
Well, that's very high-minded of us. Preaching peace and love, while at the same time we shelter under the American defense umbrella. Do you agree with your daughter's stand?
You know me better than that.
Now, we have 2 possible courses of action here. We can prosecute her to the full extent of the law, or you can take responsibility.
Do the right thing. Resign.
Yeah. Claim that the breach was an accidental slip. Whatever. Just do it quickly and quietly.
What about Zoe?
She and her merry band will be back out on the street within hours. It's your call. Just do it quickly.
Come on.
Where am I going?
Charges have been dropped. You're being released.
Oh my God.
All right, let's go. Kessler.
It's Minister Fleischer for you.
All right, put us through.
Mike.
What's going on?
You should have my resignation in the morning faxes.
How'd we get here?
Agent Mannering could fill you in
on that.
I'd rather hear from you.
Sorry.
What can I do? What do you need?
Nothing, thank you.
I do not accept your resignation.
Accept it or not, I'm gone. Goodbye, Minister.
All right. Okay, we all know what job one is. Get the boss back.
Ah, there's no way he's the leak.
I'm still checking Dr. Herbert's connections. There's nothing so far.
Zoe?
No, she denied it, and I believe her. She was always a lousy liar.
Well, what about this Winters kid? Why'd you drop a dime on her?
Well, the video didn't look all that passionate. Maybe she dumped him after the road test.
Flowers, kittens, meadow.
Let's take another look at Winters. Get closer.
No. I don't want to. Fine. Give me 2 hours. You'll know if he prays, flosses, or likes to go commando. I'd say that last one's a yes.
This is all my fault, isn't it?
We could blame geopolitics, military-industrial complex.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Zoe, you're acting on principle. I'm more concerned about your choice in boyfriends.
What boyfriend?
Daniel.
He's not my boyfriend.
Really?
Oh my God. You didn't see that stupid video.
I heard about it.
It was Daniel's dumb idea of a joke. I deleted it right after he sent it.
He sold you out. Said you leaked information you got from me.
Why would he do that?
Did you break it off with him?
Yeah. I guess. It was only 2 weeks and it was mostly just about the sex.
Maybe he didn't think so. Maybe you broke his heart.
I really can't have this conversation with you.
Right, me neither. Where did you find out about the date and time of the shipment?
Daniel. But I don't know how he knew.
All right. But in future, when you are piquing yourself a sexual partner...
I'm not talking about this.
Right.
Come on, have a seat. Class is about to begin. Now, Daniel Winters has been swapping emails with Dr. Edwin DeSoto, nuclear physicist, Illinois Tech. Now, DeSoto got a mega research grant from the Pelicano Foundation.
What's the Pelicano Foundation?
Excellent question. Pelicano Foundation funds scientific research.
Where do they get their money?
Mostly from PLN Technology, a major contractor for the U.S. Department of Defense, specifically nuclear warheads. So, follow the arrows back to the money. Our guys are trying to extend the life of old warheads. PLN wants to build new ones.
And PLN Technology doesn't want to compete with Canadian scientists.
So with DeSoto in their pocket, they get him to tell Daniel Winters when the warhead is coming north.
Protest, security breach, and the U.S. Defense Department figures it's too risky to do business in Canada.
PLN gets the contract, and Bob's your mother's brother. Very good.
Okay, so how did DeSoto find that particular Canadian activist?
Well, Ms. Norton, Professor Herbert 12 years ago, co-authored a paper on radioisotopes with none other than Dr. Edwin DeSoto.
All right, so that leaves one question. Are Herbert and Winters really anti-nuke guys who got used, or did they get paid off?
Let's go around again with Herbert.
Low tech, but surprisingly effective.
Al, take a look at this.
What's up?
Did he tag the car with something?
Tracking device?
They knew where the shipment was going. An explosive?
No, we would have heard by now.
Let's find that vehicle.
What, you figure it's Daniel Winters inside that suit?
You could bet on it.
I'll see you soon. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you called. How's Ryan doing?
Better. Doctors think it might be okay.
Good. What about you?
Why'd you tell them my dad was a leak?
Oh, I didn't. Who said that?
He had to quit his job.
Zoe, I never. I swear. I wouldn't do that. They lied to him.
Were you pissed at me for something?
No, you know I care about you.
Well, somebody screwed him over.
All right, well, don't worry. I'm gonna finish what we started, and everything will be cool.
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna make sure this story gets out.
If you tell anybody, they can send you back to jail.
No, I got a way. And when I'm done, bet your dad gets his job back.
I'm coming with you.
No, you can't. Okay, this is serious.
I'm coming with you, whether you like it or not.
What's your relationship with Dr. Edwin DeSoto?
We're former colleagues. We don't communicate now as much as we used to. My politics are somewhat to the west of his, but he is a leading researcher in the field of nuclear physics.
His money comes from a major missile defense contractor.
Poor Edwin. He always assumed that he could just keep his head down, focus on pure research, not pay any attention to what the practical applications might be.
Well, it looks like someone came along and called in a marker.
We think he told Winters about the nuclear shipment. Maybe he told you too?
No. If I knew he was the source, I would have questioned his motives.
So what, you think Winters was conned?
Not necessarily. Daniel is perfectly capable of furthering his own interests while championing a worthy cause.
And what would those interests be?
DeSoto offered him a position on his research team after he graduates.
A little bastard.
You should also be aware that the little bastard is very tenacious. Since the protest didn't succeed, it is very, very likely that he will attempt something else.
There it is.
Who's that?
Nobody.
Radio transmitter.
And receiver. It was on the grill of the lead car escorting the plutonium.
We want you to tell us what it does.
It's a listening device.
On the front grill of a car? What are they going to listen to? Traffic?
Hey, that convoy went from the border to the Atomic Research Center in Ajax.
Correct.
Well, the ARC has a security system that's second to none. Their pass keys are special transmitters that generate random alphanumeric electronic codes. The lead car of that convoy would have had one.
No, that's not what it is. No, we saw a skeleton put it on the car.
No, this device could have picked up the code as the car passed through the gates and relayed the code to Daniel Winters' computer. See, Winters sent this huge program to the university's mainframe. I was thinking it was part of his thesis. Now I'm thinking maybe it's a formula for generating alphanumeric codes. Well, I'll be a Boba Fett. He's created a clone.
With the ARC security system.
Yeah, if it works, he'll be able to open every door in the place.
Give me security at the Atomic Research Center in Ajax.
Major Mike Kessler from ICS.
Boy, you sure got here quick.
Excuse me?
I was just talking to you folks.
You have unauthorized personnel on your grounds.
The system indicates no unauthorized entry.
I just saw them driving. Could you open your gates, please?
Would you hold your ID up to the camera?
I don't have it with me.
Well, I'm sorry. I need ID or I can't let you in.
Call ICS headquarters in Toronto. They'll vouch for me.
Like I said, I was just talking to them. They're sending somebody out. Sit tight. They should be along in a few minutes.
Guys, you've got somebody inside. They're cracking your security. Come on!
Down.
I'm telling you,
Stay down.
you've got a security breach.
Immigration, Customs, Security.
He's with us.
Let's go, guys. Turn him loose. Turn him loose.
Let him go.
This is good here.
I thought we were going to the roof to hang the banner. What is that? Is that a bomb? Are you crazy?
Only gonna blow a pipeline, part of the cooling system.
No, you can't. There's radioactive material here.
Right. If there's an explosion, the press will have to report it, and then everything will come out.
This is way, way too much.
Zoe, your dad will be like a whistleblower. And after this, Canada won't dare import U.S. nuclear weapons.
Just put that back in the bag and let's get out of here.
No.
I'm getting security.
Hey!
What are you doing? Daniel, let me go!
Come on.
Ow! Ow! Daniel! This is crazy!
Again, sorry. It's just that without ID, we can't be too sure around
No
here.
problem. We got men in all exits.
Yeah.
Start a grid search.
Crap. Come on, come on. Come on! Oh, come on!
Zoe?
Dad!
Zoe!
Dad! Daniel locked me in the cage.
Zoe!
Daniel has a bomb. It's trying to blow up. Dad!
Zoe!
All right, take B-Wing. Go.
Oh! Help!
Something about being locked in. I've lost a signal. There.
All right, all right, all right. Hey, that banner says U.S. nukes made here.
Where's Zoe?
Take it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I can't breathe.
I won't ask you again. Where's Zoe?
Second floor, electrical room.
Sergeant, get him out of here. Show me the way.
You still can hear me!
Zoe! Zoe! Are you all right? Hang tight. We'll be with you in a minute. You all right? You okay?
What about the bomb?
Oh, fantastic.
What bomb?
Daniel had a bomb. He was gonna blow up some pipe.
Where?
In there by the catwalk under the stairs.
Get Zoe out of here. Go to emergency status. You know the drill.
Hey, where are you going?
I'll be right behind you.
Hey, no, you're a civilian now. I'm ordering you to come with me.
Get Zoe out of here.
Let's go.
Minister Fleischer is in the boardroom. So, I understand you've taken up bomb disposal. Is that your new career?
It's amazing how military training comes back.
Mike,
Minister.
the U.S. are going to develop replacement warheads rather than refurbish the old ones.
They gave in the business to BLN Technology?
Yes?
What about Dr. DeSoto and a security breach?
We didn't mention that in our report to the Americans. No concrete proof, really.
You turned this to your advantage. You've been anti-nuke since I met you.
Somehow being able to blow up the entire planet doesn't make me feel all that safe.
Well, I'm glad somebody got something out of this little exercise.
We appreciate the way you kept the lid on.
Now we pretend it never happened.
That would be an excellent strategy.
Hey, Slade.
Oh,
Anyways, I thought if I played along, I would get the leak and then I could tell my dad.
Trust me, it never goes according to plan. Hey, found this person hanging around the lobby. She says she knows you.
Hey there. I thought you said you were going to your mom's tonight.
I told her you were gonna buy me dinner.
Sure.
Have a good night.
How old's Gray?
I don't know. 30, 32. Where would you like to eat dinner?
Well, I don't know. You're the boss. Where would you like to eat dinner?